the Saturday Wrap. The Saturday Wrap for Saturday the 29th of November 2025. If you haven't seen this before, first of all, welcome. This is me and my week, and this is mainly me moaning on about my week. The weather, the tech, the beer, and more weather. Okay, so let's get on with it straight away. Oh, errata. I normally do this on a Friday night and post it on a Saturday morning. This week, slightly different. I'm doing it on a Thursday night. It'll still come out on Saturday morning. Friday will sort of be missing. I'll pick it up next week. Emergency half day Beano, Christmas meal. Table booked in a tumble. Yeah, and taking my own mint sauce because sometimes things change and they don't get better. Anyway, the word or phrase of the week, and it's weather related. Who'd have thought? The Pembrokeshire Dangler. This is from last week. Pembrokeshire is usually mild and dry but slightly wet, and you get your new potatoes from there. Last week it had a lot of snow. The weather came down the Irish Sea and then dumped a ton of snow over there, and people were skiing and sledging. That apparently is known as the Pembrokeshire Dangler. What a classic name. What a brilliant name. And apparently there are more danglers to follow. I just don't know when. Derek the Weather will keep you informed, no doubt. Anyway, the app of the week is an app that's going away. Well, it's going away on the Mac desktop and the Windows desktop. It's Facebook Messenger. I use it for a couple of people. To be honest, I think it's okay. I like it. It's staying around on Android and iOS and iPad OS, but desktop version's going. I have a feeling they just can't be bothered to keep it going, the maintenance and such like. But Facebook, you got a couple of bob, and it's useful, and your punters use it, but it's going. I think it's the 6th of December, which is pretty soon, to be perfectly honest. Anyway, bye bye to the Facebook Messenger app. I will be on the desktop using the web. Anyway, thing of the week. Thing of the week is possibly DTNS reviews, Daily Tech News Show reviews. One of my favourite podcasts, if not the favourite one. Anyway, they sent me a pint glass. US pint, 473 mils, I think. Works well with a 440 can. To test, because I suggested that they had pint glasses. I tested it last Saturday. I also tested, they have a 15 fluid ounce Christmas mug, then Penalta Palrant, I can't even say it, excellent human designer, drawer, artist. Anyway, the design is on both sides. It's techie, it's Christmas, it's wonderful. The mug itself is high quality, came about 2 days in the UK, unlike the beer glass that came via Latvia, South Poland, the Netherlands, and then spent 4 weeks. It wasn't actually, it was about 3 days in some shed in Heathrow. Anyway, tested them, videos went up. Got a fantastic feedback from them. They're all over the place. They've been mentioned. People have been watching them. I've had Anyway, Daily Tech News Show. Support your local, okay, they're in LA, tech show, because it's not easy and it's not cheap, and they go away if you don't do it. Anyway, talking of LA, California Dreaming. I have had this song before, probably about 18 months ago. Mamas and the Papas first came out as a single, not off an album. 1965. I was 2 years old. Anyway, it's about winters and California, and it's an excellent song. And the arrangement and the voices, it's just timeless, and I love it. Mamas and the Papas. Sad end. Life is sad though. Anyway, so my week started well, where I am at the moment. Anyway, chipped in some money from one of the survey companies I did, and the Apple keyboard, which I need when I get rid of my, well, I actually won't get rid of it. I will just replace my Windows box with a Mac Mini 5, but I need an Apple keyboard because of fingerprints. Anyway, it came up, it was 30 quid off. So I ordered it. It's supposed to come on Sunday. Long story short, prime failure again came on Monday. I need to contact them to say, I'm paying for next day. Why isn't it next day? But there you go. Anyway, also, Daily Tech News Show reviews. The pint glass had a chocolate dipped strawberry sour from Vault City tested in it. Tested with flying colours. Wonderful drink as well. And Sunday, Sindra Sohas, an excellent Mac developer. Lots of free apps, paid apps, good value, solid, things that you actually need, small utilities. Yes, Black Friday, so everything is cheaper at the moment. Yeah, also a Sunday next day failure. Anyway, Monday, book the table in the tumble for tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow should be Saturday. Anyway, for Friday, there you go. Which you can now do. They didn't do it last year, but they do it now. I'm not sure, but in the past, you used to get like wrapping paper on the table. It was purple and it had little. I don't think I'm going to get that, to be perfectly honest. And Tuesday, all the festive decorations were completely up in the tumble and things were looking good. And I bought a book of second class stamps, 6.96. Wow. Absolutely wow. But there you go. Wednesday, on office hours mailbag edition of the Daily Tech News Show, which unfortunately you can't hear unless you pay for. It's one of the perk shows that you get on Patreon. There was a best of me. Various things that I'd sent in over the times got combined. Actually, the rubbish got chucked out, and there's quite a lot of me babbling on rubbish, but it was a best of me on a podcast. I just find that absolutely hilarious because it is. But thank you, Tom Merritt. I appreciate that. Also on Wednesday, chaos on the A470. Overnight roadworks, which should have finished at 6 o'clock in the morning, didn't finish until at least 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Thank you, Welsh Government, for maintaining the roads as they are. Anyway, also Wednesday, the budget. Okay, I'm going to keep this to finales because I read that there wasn't anything on drink, but I've also read that the alcohol escalator is going up with inflation, so I'm none the wiser, to be perfectly honest. Nothing's affected the prices in the tumble yet, but we shall see. And today, Thursday, which should be Friday, but it isn't, is extremely mild. 14 degrees, but damp and dreary and misty and... Anyway, tomorrow is looking colder and just as wet. So it might be just spend the whole afternoon in the tumble discussing life, the meaning of things, and Christmas ales. Because the first Christmas ale appeared in the tumble today. Good Elf from the Gower Brewing Company. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Anyway, thank you for watching. Nearly Merry Christmas. And comments are, of course, very welcome. See ya.